Hey yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Gaming with Dusty. What we're doing on this channel is game. And as you can see from the title, I know it does say story time about the time I almost got arrested. I 100% know that, but it's going to be different today. You know, I just wanted to spice it up a little bit. I've been wanting to do a story time for a while now, and I finally picked a good story that I guess I have. So yeah, let's get right into this video. But before we do that, make sure you do smash that like button if you really did enjoy it when you're done watching it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you do consider subscribing because I do post daily. And if you have any video suggestions, leave it down in the comments below, and all my social media links will be in the description. So yeah, let's get right to this video. And this day, I plan to meet up with my friends. You know, it was sunny outside. There was no clouds. You know, I believe it was the summertime around when this all happened. So I told my mom. I asked my mom actually, and she said, "Yeah, it's cool because why not?" And I had a lot much more freedom where we live now, and this was a temporarily. I mean, why the heck do I keep saying temporarily? It was a fresh house that we just moved into, so I was still basically, you know, getting used to it and all that. But the area, it was not new to me. I've been living there for almost, I don't know, a couple years now. So I met up with my friends, you know, and for some reason, I'm not even sure why the heck did we went to the place that we went to, but it was 1 block from my house. So we ended up going to Target. I don't know why the heck we even went there because it didn't go as planned. But when we went there, we were walking, so we were on like an opposite side of where my house would be. And when we were walking into Target, we were walking into the parking lot of Target. And, you know, me being me, I went inside of the cart, and, when I went inside of the cart, somebody started pushing me. And I'm not going to say any names whatsoever. So, yeah, and that's just that. I'm not going to say any names. I don't think they would want their names to be said anyways. But I went inside the cart, and someone pushed me. And I was like, okay, they're pushing me. You know, I had no problem with it or anything like that. And I seen, like, when we got closer to the car, I seen I was going to hit the car. And I tried to jump out of the cart before I even hit it. And the cart was still going. And when I jumped out, you know, you can't move. You can't jump out of a freaking moving cart, anything like that. So it went horribly wrong when I jumped out. My leg slipped and I went straight towards the freaking ground. I had no damn control whatsoever. I went straight towards the ground. I hit my stomach real hard, and I just lost my breath. And when I lost my breath, as all of this is freaking happening, oh my goodness, as this is happening, I heard somebody yell, like from like the right side of my ear. It was like, "Hey!" And I looked towards his way, and this dude just looked so freaking like red mad, bro. 100% red mad. And I see where he was looking, and he was looking towards the direction where my friends were, because when I looked towards that direction, there was nobody there. They were gone. And just to keep this in mind, I was out of breath. So I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I started running towards their way, and I'm like gasping for like air. So they stopped like at the corner of where we were at, and as I'm still running towards them, I regained my breath, and there was this guy that was on a bike. He turned around trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho, and he went to where we were at, and he was like, "Oh, what happened?" or stuff like that. And that's when I approached my friends, and we were there, and the guy was speaking with us, but I'm not sure what the heck he was saying, but this dude was like straight mad. And it was not like he was like mad at us, I guess, but he was mad at one specific person, and I'll tell you why. But we were there, and a few minutes passed. The cops were called. From there, we went towards back to the Target parking lot, And wow, we were there. The cops were asking us. I think it was one cop. I think yeah, I think it was one cop or two cops, because there was another cop that did come, I believe, but I'm not too sure. It's still like vague in like my brain. But I know there's this one cop that searched us, and when he was searching us, he he took everything, so I didn't have like my phone or anything like that, and I didn't know my mom's phone number by heart. And he like when he was like done searching us or whatever, he pushed my hand, and I don't know if he meant it or like what the hell or something like that. It was like a force of habit, because that's how he treats criminals. But he cut my hand, and from like my pants, it was a freaking, how do I say it, like a button, I guess it was, and it was sticking out of my pants. So when he pushed my hand, my thumb hit it, and I still have the mark. It's on my left hand. I'm not lying. I still have the mark. And we went in the back seat of the cop car. It was me and my friends, and he was just asking us questions. And I asked my friends when we were in the car, because I was still confused about who the hell pushed me. I thought it was this one person, but I didn't want it. Let's just say this. I didn't want to trick on him. Let's just say that. We can say him and her. But I didn't want to trick on him, so I was still confused. And they told me it was somebody else, and I was like, "Oh, I thought it was him." And they were like, "No, it was her." And well, it turned out to be it was her. It was her 100%. And the cops let my friends go, and they said I'm more in trouble than anybody else. And I'm like, what the hell? That doesn't make any sense. If I was in the cart and I had no control of the cart, so, they had to grill somebody. So I guess I was the person that they had to get. And they got me. And they asked me, they were like, where do you live? And I was like, they asked me, what's my address? And I was like, I don't know my address. And I guess they thought that I was lying or something like that, because I was like a minor. I wasn't even 18 yet at the time. And he I was like, Dan, I don't know what the hell to do. And he said, we're gonna have to take you to the station. And then I was like, Dan, I was scared. And in my voice, you can hear it shaking. And myself was even shaking. Like, oh my goodness, I didn't know what the hell to do. I was like almost even in tears, and my homies was like, all right, bro, there's not much to say. We all got in trouble, but I was the only one getting arrested. And when the cops got back in the car, like before that, I was just like thinking inside the car. I'm like, what the hell do I do? What the hell do I say? And I just told them when they came back in the car, and the cop had an attitude. He was like, oh, now you know where you live. I was like, I don't know my address, but I know where I live. So we were approaching my place. This cop had an attitude. He was like, you too effing young for this crap. He was like, I don't know why you kids do this. So, we all approached. We all got out the car. We approached the door. My mom came out. She was like, whoa, she was in shock. She was mad, bro, mad furious. Them parents where when you're in trouble and it's like that person is trying to get you in trouble or whatever the hell it is, and that your mom does the most. I believe that was my mom. So, Mama, if you're watching this, I am 100% sorry, but for saying that. But that's how I felt. I felt like as if you were doing the most. But she was mad. She ended up having to pay the freaking ticket, and she was like, "Oh, this is what you go outside for, to do this, to do that." And to keep in mind, I wasn't even outside for like an hour to 2 hours. I was outside for like 30, 35 minutes, 40 minutes to be exact, almost an hour. So it was like I left my house and came back home quick with the police in front of my mom's house. She was mad, 100% mad. She ended up paying this ticket. I was the one that got grilled. I almost got arrested. I was scared. I got grounded for like a week. She took away my phone. But the next week she gave it back. So But yeah, guys, that's it for today's story time, and that's basically it. I almost got arrested, and if you guys really did like this video or like this story time, make sure you do support me by liking this video and also comment down below. and social media links are in the description. I will probably be doing more story time if this video does good. And thank you guys for watching. Peace out.